Chat is the place to be. Every day at 7 p.m. turn on your TV. You might see some things that you never see, but at the end of the day, it's reality. We talk about things that's good and bad, but it always stay good when you're chatting with Chad. We got spirit, got soul, got uplifting things, but you'll always be happy with the joy he brings. He's one of those guys, he's one of a kind. Any problems that you have, just keep them in mind. Before you know, he'll be there right by your side. It's almost like he's a spirit sent from the sky. It's the Chattin with Chad. It's the Chattin with Chad. It's the Chattin with Chad. It's the Chattin with Chad.
The Chad with Chad Show.
As a young girl, she had a big dream. She came from very humble beginnings. She was raised by her mother and her stepfather, where life was only a struggle for her as a child. At the age of 10, my mother, Veronica Wilson, began to love hair. Then forward, she started to live through the expressions of her very own hairstyles. As I was doing my research on you, I was particularly amazed at your achievements and your endeavors. You were a basketball coach, youth basketball coach. You were a dance teacher. You are a cosmetologist, and you are now a manager of a music artist. To have come from Galveston, a small town called Galveston, and to have achieved all of these goals, does it amaze you how big your achievements are? Does that amaze you?
Well, when I look back, yeah, I can say yes, because I never thought that I would go that far. I will be at that level where I'm at right now. It's always amazing when you accomplish anything good and overcome any obstacle that may be put in your path. So, yes, I can honestly say it's amazing that I'm here now. I'm blessed.
As a little girl, did you ever imagine that you would fulfill all of these goals? Because you think about, as a woman, particularly African American woman, you have done so much and still does so much. Have you ever thought that you would be fulfilling all of these goals?
No, I never thought that I'll fulfill those goals. When I was a child growing up, all I knew is that I wanted to do something with my life to be seen in any kind of good way. And I never knew exactly what path I was going to go on. I just knew that I wanted to be seen. And I don't think nobody know what their destiny is. I believe that it's God give you that gift, and if you obey and you do what he asks, then there's more things to come.
So what was it like when you formed your first dance team? What was that like?
I was nervous because I didn't know what the outcome was going to be. I just knew that I had to do something for my kids. I literally formed a dance team for y'all, for my kids, because y'all was so anti-sociable. So what I did was, since y'all had a hard time meeting people, so I decided to bring the people to me, to y'all. And it was amazing. It was testing at time to deal with, other people's kids, and you have to have the patience and deal with the attitudes. But at the same time, we developed a family. Had a lot of kids that had problems to come in and dance and, have fun, and we went further with that. So it was a good experience for me.
So now we talked about you are a cosmetologist. You have had your own youth basketball team, the dance team. What is it that you feel your spirit in the most? What do you feel that you enjoy doing the most out of all of those things that you've done in your life?
I got to honestly say, raising my kids. When I look at everything that I've done, it don't hold a candle to raising, looking back and seeing what you have raised. And as I have this interview with you, you know, in my mind I'm thinking, I can't believe it. My son is interviewing me. Who would have ever thought that you would have grown up to be who you are? And I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You got that smile. That's about the best thing that I can honestly say gives me joy to see my kids accomplish the things. Because you can be a coach, you can win game, lose games. You can do people hair, you know, that gives them that feel good about themselves. And you can teach people how to dance, but it's nothing compared to seeing your kids, your flesh and blood become what they are today.
It was love at first sight for my father, Chad Jones Sr., and my mother, Veronica Wilson. They met at the historic Ball High School. That is when a relationship became a reality. What was it like when you first met my father?
Oh,
When? Now I heard that you met in school. Is that true?
Yes.
So what was it like? How did that happen? Did you talk to him? Did he talk to you?
Actually, your daddy pursued me. I was young, but still felt like I was grown. He pursued me.
Do you remember what class it was?
No, as a matter of fact, I think we was in the cafeteria, and I had Ball High School. I had on some red leather pants, and he had this beanie hat on his head, come chasing me down the hallway, and that's from the moment me and him met. So, yeah.
And you had the relationship led from one thing to another, and here I am. Born 1991 and April 25th.
Yes.
What was that like? Y'all was so young. 18, you were young, almost graduating from Ball High School. What was that like, having a child at the age that you did?
It was terrifying.
How so? How was it terrifying?
When I got pregnant, I was 18. And I knew nothing. I was young. Made bad decisions. But at the same time, I grew. You know, when I knew I was pregnant with you, I got scared. I dropped out of school because I was embarrassed. And nowadays, they have it to where even if you are pregnant, you have a chance where you can go somewhere and do that.
Take your children to classes while you go attend school. Yes, they have that in Ball High now.
Yeah, they didn't have that back then. And just because I had that obstacle doesn't mean that I let that made me become somebody that just didn't care. So I went back to school and got my degree, my diploma,
so
not my degree.
Your diploma. So when you found out you were pregnant, you became scared because you didn't know what people would think.
Yeah.
And then you dropped out of school, and years later
I went back.
You went back to get your diploma.
Yes.
I wanted to know though, so you were embarrassed, and was there ever a point in your life at that time? You were 18 going on 19 when you had me. You were raised by a single mother.
Well, actually, no, I wasn't raised by a single.
You wasn't
my
raised.
father was in my life.
He was in
my
your life.
father and my stepfather was in my life.
So they were an active role. So you had this undeniable talent of doing hair.
Yeah.
Although that could have taken you, it just still has taken you so far in your life. At that time, you didn't know that. Was there ever a point in your life that you, as a young woman, regret having a child, having me?
No, No.
Never?
I never regret having you. I never regret having none of my kids. As a matter of fact, when I was young, I was ashamed because I was young. I didn't know no better. You know, I'm thinking it's a bad name for people that have kids or whatever at a young age, not married. But if I had to do it again, I'll do it again.
You'll do it a different way.
I would do. Really, I don't think I would say I do it a different way because don't nobody know their path. Don't nobody know their destiny. What God give us and how He lead us to it, we don't have to know how we get there. We just got to let nature take its course. So I don't think I would change nothing because I don't think that He done anything that led me in the wrong direction. So I think I probably would do it the same way. I wouldn't change nothing.
You wouldn't change anything.
Nothing.
I wanted to ask you, Mama, how did you and my dad, I mean, how did you, when you went your separate ways, was it an agreement to go your separate ways, or was it volatile? How was that? I mean, was it you left him, he left you? And
Well, put it like this, we didn't agree to go our separate ways. I think it's just, things changed to where we fell out of love with one another.
Things change, feelings change, people change.
And with that being said, I don't think he was happy about it the way it happened. I wasn't happy neither, but I don't regret meeting him.
You don't regret nothing.
I don't regret having a child for him.
You don't.
I don't regret none of that. No.
What drew yourself to him? I always wanted to know that. What was it about my father that you liked the most?
He was handsome. That's what it was. When you young, you ain't talking about, oh girl, he got a mind on him. You thinking he's nice looking.
Oh.
He had that caramel, It was his looks. It was nothing else but his looks.
The look.
That's it.
Nothing else but the looks. I think what is so interesting though about your story is that so many people, I want the world to know this, so many young women in particular that are pregnant and that are thinking about dropping out of due to pregnancy. I think that you are a perfect model to look after because you can learn. They can learn from your mistakes. Really, they can learn from you. What would be your words of wisdom to that young teenage girl that is pregnant now and is still in high school?
Well, I will tell her to don't look at your life like it's over, because it's not over. Nothing is never over. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Pray, put God first, and keep it moving. Because if we always wanted to look at it like paint this perfect picture, there's no such thing as a perfect picture. You're going to have to go through them rocky roads in order to get developed as a young woman. And having a child is not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just what you do with your situation. Don't let your situation tell you who you are. You just do what you do and let God lead you, and you won't go down nothing wrong. He won't put nothing on you that you cannot overcome.
We'll be right back, people. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
If you don't love yourself, how can you expect someone else to love you? So happiness comes from within and works its way out.
Hi guys, my name is Randy Rose and I'm back again. Like I said earlier, this is my second YouTube video of doing a universal sew-in. Basically what I've done was a basic loop around snake pattern with my braids, and I also finish it off with this mesh netting cap, and that's for, when the wind blows, she don't have to worry about her braids showing, her weft showing, or her scalp. And like I said, please don't judge this. This is the perimeter. This isn't the braids that's going for the sewing. This is going to be the natural hair that's left out. And also this part right here, if you come a little closer, this part right here is going to be left out. So I'm going to be cutting the cap right here and sewing the rest around. Hi guys, I'm back. This is almost the finished product or whatever. I just need to flat iron it and wand it. But as you can see, it's no lumps or whatever. And everything is basically, you know, come around to the other side. Everything is basically smooth, and see, she can wear it in a ponytail or she can have it down. I mean, either or, it's up to her, whatever she wants to do. So I'll be back in a minute to show you all my finished product. Hi guys, I'm back again with my finished product, and basically what I used for the curls is my cheap barrel one or whatever. It's not too big, it's not too small, but anywho, this is the natural versatile sew-in or whatnot. You can, like I said, wear it, you know, wavy, curly, whatever you want. Again, she used the 18-inch Milky Way pure hair. But like I was saying, you know, you can wear it any way you want. You can wear it up, you can wear it down, you can wear it back, a bun, a hat, you know, curls, whatever you want. And again, like I said, I am one of Chad's choices for the Chattin with Chad show. And I'll be, you know, looking forward to getting y'all comments and feedback. Thank you.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. Cutting my teeth on wedding rings in the movies. And I'm not proud of my address. In the torn up town, no postcode envy. And every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstained ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, and everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We are caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a running our blood. The kind of love just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me King C, baby, I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Peace.
Okay, everybody, we are back with my mother, sister, friend. She's literally my mother. I have a privilege of interviewing my mother today. I want to talk about your new endeavor, Mom. You are a manager of a rising rap artist and a producer of creative beats. Mm-hmm. And the artist is your daughter. I mean, how is that working out? I mean, how is that going? I just want to know that.
I think that's the hardest task that I have came across.
How so?
When I'm doing hair, it's so smooth. When I'm dealing with the kids, it get a little bit rough, but it still goes smooth. When I'm dealing with, basketball, it's smooth. But when I'm dealing with her, it takes me to a whole different level. It's hard because I think when she listens to me, a lot of times she don't look at me as her manager.
The manager,
She look at me as mom, and she need to realize that when I tell her what's best for her in the business, it don't have nothing to do with mama. So it's kind of hard. We go at it.
Do you think that's normal though? I think it's kind of, because I think about the celebrity relationships, partnerships that has happened and gone through in the world, like Usher and
his mom,
and things like that. It's a struggle because it's so close and relative. It doesn't get that bad.
Yes, sometimes it's hard to put a wall and say, "Hey, look, wait a minute." Yeah. But every now and then, they still look at you like, "Mama, you can't tell me. Wait a minute, don't get it twisted. This is not mama talking to you. This is your manager.
Your manager.
So it's kind of hard for me, and I know it's hard for them because they looking at me the same way. But everything that's hard, some way it's gonna come out good somewhere. You know, you ain't no relationship perfect. Ain't no relationship gonna always go at ease.
At ease.
That's with anybody. It could be a manager. She don't even know. It's different personalities. What makes it easy or makes it hard. Sometimes you have that chemistry to where y'all on that same level. But when you're not on that level, it's kind of like you got to teach them, mold them, and let them see that, hey, they're gonna make mistakes. I'll make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But you know, it's that learning process. That's the trying, because you're going through that and you're going through different emotions. So yeah, it can get overwhelming at times.
Destiny Jackson.
Yeah.
Rising rapper of the century. Where do you plan on taking her in her career? Where do you plan on taking Destiny?
I want to take her far, but I cannot take her. She have to take herself. If she allow me to guide her, then it's even better. You know, it won't be as a hard road for us to travel on. But I don't want her to just be a rapper. I want her to be more than just a rapper. A rapper tells stories, that's true, but I want her to have the education, because you can't rap and get money and you still don't have the knowledge. But you know, once if somebody take that voice away from you, would you not be heard? You know, so I want her to have knowledge. That's why I encourage go to school. Go to school.
Yeah. She's now going to Blinn College.
Yes.
Which is a great thing. Which is a great thing. You have been, Mom. I've basically gone on this journey with you in your life for 22, going on 23 years. Yeah. You have been beat down. Yes. You have been run down. Yes. You have been talked about. You have been dogged out. Maya Angelou says, I wouldn't take nothing from my journey now. Is that the same for you? Would you take anything from your journey?
No.
No.
No, not at all.
How can a person find true happiness? What would you say that?
I believe true happiness comes from that person. You can't find that. That is not something that's hidden up under a rock. If you looking for true happiness, that got to go within yourself. It's more about, if you don't love yourself, how can you expect someone else to love you? So happiness comes from within and works its way out. And with that being said, true happiness is in the soul of the person.
In the soul of the person. I love that. When we come back, you will be introduced to Destiny Jackson, rising rapping artist, and Grady Venzant, the hottest producer in the land. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
We go to Blinn early in the morning for orientation. And all I hear is yapping, like, yeah.
Precious than you. Close to me like my mother. Close to me like my father. Close to me like my sister. Close to me like and you are the only one, my everything. And for you, this song I sing. All my life, I've been someone like you. Thank God that I finally found you. Said, oh, my life, I prayed for some Pray for someone like you. I thank you, Lord, that I finally found you. And I pray that you do love me too. Yes, you feel the
Both college students is the voice, Destiny Jackson, and mastermind, Grady Venzant Jr. of the Chattin with Chad Show theme song. We are back with rising rap artist Destiny Jackson, my little sister. It has been a journey, I want to say, being raised with her. So, Destiny, let's talk about education. How is school? You're at Blinn College. How is school?
It's hard.
How so?
It's life. It's good at times, but it shows you the real world. Like, nobody in college don't care about you. You gotta get an education. Either you gonna do what you gotta do, or you gonna leave with nothing. So,
what do you plan on pursuing after you leave college? I mean, what?
when this rap thing do take off, I will plan on leaving college with my associates in business.
In business.
And go from there.
So, what was that big upset about in the home video that we did?
Can I see it?
Yeah, we're gonna show you now. We're gonna show you the video now.
social cam, people. We're at Blinn College.
Yes.
The Destiny one and
All
only
Chad had to do was
college
raise
student is at Blinn College.
Chad, college out the coast.
Why are you so? Why is she? Hold on. Let's see. Why is she so upset, people? Why is she so upset? We're at Blinn College in the barebacks of Africa. Blinn College, look at it, so beautiful. So beautiful. Blinn, say something to social cam.
I'm so ready to go.
So ready. Say something to social cam. College student. Woo! All right, everybody.
Give me now, Chad.
Okay.
Today is the day.
Today is the
All my stress will be leaving home.
day. Leaving home.
So I'm so excited.
So excited. Yeah!
But what was that about?
The video was about my mama because
Our mom.
because we go to Blinn early in the morning for orientation, and
Uh-huh.
all I hear is yapping, like yeah, and we don't get along like that already. So I was just frustrated, and you want to be all in my face, and I'm not feeling that one of y'all. So
And you were just frustrated.
I
So
was
that
like,
was the
yeah.
big, okay. So Destiny, you are a rising artist, very young at age. How do you feel that you are different from the other female artists? How do you feel you are different?
I mean, I have my own style. Right now I'm really looking for my image. You see, my hair blonde.
Yeah. I saw you one time, it was black and brown, now it's goldish blonde.
Yeah, so I'm going through a change. I'm really trying to find my own identity.
Your own identity.
Yeah,
Really?
really.
So you are the voice behind my theme song, I would credit you for that.
Yeah.
You are the voice for that.
It's the Chattin with Chattin.
Okay, and so you performed I Grind, the hit song I Grind in Galveston, actually. I believe it was the, Juneteenth.
Yeah,
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
After Juneteenth parade, it was the gathering, and you performed that.
Mm-hmm.
You say I grind so much in the song, you use that expression a lot. And for those who listen to the song, if you're a white collar worker, they may think that you are obtaining funds in a legal way. Is that what you were implying?
I don't agree with
I
that
grind?
because I grind can stand for so many things. Like the white collar people, when they go and get up for work every day early in the morning, they grinding.
They are grinding. So it's really working.
Yeah, working to get what you want to be.
Mm-hmm. So when you say I grind, it's really, I'm working. It's no illegal
It's
implications.
whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it like
Okay.
that. It's whatever you
So
want.
which artists do you look up to?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't look up to nobody right now. But coming up as a child, I looked up to Tupac.
Why?
Because he's a very intelligent rapper. He was very powerful. I loved his music. You know what I'm saying?
What about it was so powerful?
Everything he said, I know you heard his songs. I
Mm-hmm.
know you heard his songs, Chad.
Yeah, I did. So everything that he said, you liked.
Everything he said, I like. He was real. He a thug. I like that.
He's a thug.
But he also.
So is that what you're promoting, Destiny? Because obviously we have two different characters.
I mean, I got.
Are you promoting being a
I
thug?
have a little thuggish in me. I'm not gonna lie.
But you're not.
But I'm not promoting that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm promoting positive. You know?
Positivity
Yeah.
and optimism.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say to the next young artist or next aspiring artist that wants to be a rapper? That is your age.
I mean,
What words?
never give up. Don't never let nobody tell you can't do it, because
You
as
can
long
do?
as you believe in yourself, then you can do whatever you want to do. Because at the end of the day, when you win, the people that down you, they're going to be the main ones in your face.
Coming up, we are going to talk to the superb V, the phenomenal producer of beats. When we come back, don't go nowhere.
Back then, they had a message.
Yes, that's true.
That really spoke to me, and that really fueled
Your desire.
my desire.
This machine even on?
Yes, it's on.
And what brand is this?
Do you guys see our teal background?
This is our designer. This is
Vanna
our
Black.
set.
It's our studio.
It's our studio. It's our shedding place. So, I'm Ron John.
I'm Sean Taylor.
And I'm Vanna Black.
Vanna Black.
Vanna Black.
All right, take two. I'm Ron John.
I'm Sean
Okay,
Taylor.
stop.
I'm sorry. All right.
Take three. I'm Ron John.
I'm Tanika Keys.
And I'm Sean Taylor.
And together we are.
Members are Tanika.
We are 6 minutes till
6
sunrise. 6?
Yes,
See, guys, we have matching tattoos. The
That's
wrong
not
number
an ant
6.
bite.
And
You
it's,
can't even see her stuff.
it's not demonic. It's
You
just.
But hey, Chad, bro, we appreciate
Chad.
all the support and love you show us. So this video is specifically for you and all the fans that love you and love us out there in G-Town.
Love you. We'll be there soon. We're coming. We're coming.
We're coming soon. We're going to do a little clip for you. Our boy Sean is back
I am back.
from Bahrain.
I went across seas to the Middle East.
But he back.
One time for your mind. There are times when you need someone. I will be by your side. Oh, there is a light that shines
Time Will Reveal by
El DeBarge.
El DeBarge. And we're going to do that for you right now.
Here we go. What can I do to make you feel secure? Remove all your doubts so that you know for sure that you're the apple of my eye, girl. Fulfillment of my dreams. Time will show the value of just what you mean to me. More precious than silver, more precious than diamond rings or anything that I could give you. It wouldn't mean a thing if you didn't have my love beside you there to guide you through. Well, ain't it good to know you do? I know just how you feel, but this time love's for real. In time it will reveal this precious love that's deep inside of us. We'll all reveal in time. Time.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Love ya.
Destiny Jackson, rising rapping artist, and Grady Venzant, extraordinary music producer. I hope you enjoyed the commercial segment before this. So Grady, explain, you are an extraordinary producer. You are the mastermind of my theme song, the beats of my theme song. Explain your mental process of creating your beats for your client and your fans.
First, I asked the client, what type of feel of, type of melody they're going for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, get on the keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
come up with it. And then I search for drums to match the melody.
Mm-hmm.
So they can,
So that's how you
feel,
create.
yeah.
That's how you. It's just a process. It's the drums.
Yeah.
And so you use your own piano, correct?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So how do you keep? I often wonder, how does a producer cater to all genres? So how do you cater to the Hispanics? How do you cater to the African Americans? How do you cater to Caucasians? What do you do? Is there a specific type of beat to each?
Yes.
Is it really?
I have Pacific hip hop type beats that's like made for African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Like Latin beats.
Right.
Just different segments
of
beats.
Uh-huh.
For all races.
Mm-hmm. Where do you plan to take yourself in terms of your career? Do you plan to work with famous artists?
Yes.
You do plan to do that?
I plan to work with Future.
Future.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, okay.
And so forth.
Uh-huh. I mean, Grady, I'm so serious. I'm not saying this because you're my cousin. He is my cousin. I'm not saying this because of that, but you have phenomenal talent in creating beats for your clients and for just in general. And I also read somewhere, Grady, that you grew up without your biological father. Is that true?
That's correct.
Is that true? Because sometimes some things that you read isn't true. How did that how did that help you to become a person of tenacity?
Well, as a child growing up, without having him in my life as a father, that made me realize that's not the type of man I want to be to my son. Later on in life.
So he taught you from what he didn't do.
Yes.
Correct.
And I turned that into something positive.
Right.
As I transferred that energy
That energy is
into
all about
music.
Right.
Is what I'm doing today.
Right. So did it were you bitter? I mean, were you, because I think about all the fatherless boys, all the daddyless daughters. I think about all those people that don't have a father. Did you become bitter as a result of that?
No, I didn't become bitter. Actually,
Did you have a role model?
Yes, I had a stepfather. You know,
How did he help you?
You know, he helped me. You know, from notice the difference between right and wrong.
Right and wrong. So he was that role model for you.
Yeah.
He was that role model for you.
Showed me how to be a man. You know?
Destiny, I want to know, what encouraged you the most to keep your desire for music burning? I want to know. I mean,
what encourages me?
Yes. What?
Well, this is nothing new to me. Since I was little, this was like my second love. And I always said, you know, I want to be a rapper. And my mama, she never took me serious. And I guess when she seen when I made the song for you, she knew I had
the theme song.
And I wasn't even serious. I was just, you know, like, oh, I'm going off the beat. And I'm making it all up. And she see I'm doing it. She see I can do this. Yeah. So as I went from there, I know I can do it. I know I got talent, so why not do it? Why not chase my dream that I've been having since I was little?
Since you were little. That's great. I mean, y'all are going places. What about you, Grady? What encourages you? Because sometimes people can do things out of vanity, especially young people. What encouraged you to keep the fire, the love of music burning within yourself?
I have to say music, period.
Music, period.
Especially old music, you know, like the 70s.
Really?
80s.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
I try to,
70s music?
Yeah, like 70s music, you know, back then, you know, they had a message.
Yes, that's true.
That really spoke to me, and that really fueled my
your desire.
My desire.
Yeah. Okay, so you know, you have upcoming shows. When will I be able to see you on the major stage? When will I be able to see you perform?
I mean, we have a show coming up.
When?
Real soon. Me and my partner in crime. My
partner in music.
I'm sorry she's not here to be here right now, but you will see her, and I think we gonna do it in January.
In January.
I will let you know real soon. I invite you and your camera crew
to
record me.
To do what you do. Okay. That's great. The cameras, we all look forward to coming to see you in action. It has been a pleasure, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
It's almost like he's a spear sent from the sky. It's the Chattin with Chat. 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 I know, times get hard. You better wipe your tears, give God all your hands. See, life is not easy, but times get hard. Keep your head up, stay strong, and have faith in God. He's straight out of D-Top, on the race where it goes now. He came from the bottom, but look where he at now. Long as you believe, then you will achieve. Don't ever let nobody come between you and your dreams. It's the Chattin with Chat.
Chat with Chad Show.